Springbok Rugby, roughly 90 seconds, let's go.
So let me start out by saying that it would be remiss of me to nail the Springboks and their coaching team when they're struggling, and then not to acknowledge notable progress when that happens. And this weekend was incredible. Kutse and your team, I salute you. The win was significant because the second test was always going to be the true measure of the Springbok team. They came through really well and left me feeling really optimistic about the future. I'm always wary of criticizing or praising prematurely, and time will judge this team. But these are the three things that excite me most about them. Number one, solid defense. I'm not convinced that the Bok attack will stand up to the scrutiny of a fitter, more intelligent and more physical defensive unit than France's was. But I'm excited about the prospect of what I see defensively. For example, on Saturday there was a passage of play where the Boks defended through 27 phases. It was just one passage of play, sure, but it's a key indicator that these Boks are starting to understand and execute Brendan Venter's defensive directive, particularly when it comes to stopping power at the gain line. People describe the Boks attack as All Black-like, but it was really in the defense that the similarities existed. The All Blacks' potency is rooted in their defensive solidity, which allows them to create broken field attacking opportunities that they're so good at exploiting. So if you want to take out what's best about the All Blacks, look at their defensive solidity. And it makes sense to me that a side transitioning from a nightmare 2016 like the Boks are, build their foundation on defense. Two, there are signs that young players are settling. There were many kids that came into this test series with their test competency in question, and encouragingly, it looks like many of them are settling. What encouraged me most about Siya Kolisi's performance was that he looked like he had presence in a green jersey. Kolisi has always had the potential to be a game changer, but that's all it was, potential. But on Saturday, that potential seemed to mature. Through a strong professional association with Kolisi, I know he's wired to succeed at test level. My prediction is that he soars from here on out. There are others as well. Jan Serfontein, who I questioned at the start of the season, put in a strong performance, and long may it continue. Alton Janshi has delivered a Lions-like showing in terms of his creativity and game management. And Francois Hougaard seems to have benefited immensely from his time at Worcester. I could go on, but the point is, when talent and temperament combine, gifted young players can become important test influencers. Number three, squad depth. A clutch of injuries to players who would otherwise have started this test series has forced Kutse's hand in terms of giving others a crack. They've responded well, and when you consider that the likes of Handré Pollard, Dwayne Vermeulen, Pat Lambie, Rowan Janse van Rensburg could, injury and form permitting, be added to the squad for the Rugby Championship, you've got the right to expect a strong challenge. I could go on naming a whole host of things that excite me about these Boks, but these are the three primary things. And here's hoping that these Springboks build on an encouraging start.